Right now, the Los Angeles Rams are the best team in professional football. They have the best record in the NFL. Matt Stafford leads the league in touchdown passes. Davante Adams leads the league in touchdown receptions. Oh, and they also have Puka Nacua and Kyron Williams playing for that offense as well. And on Sunday Night Football, in front of the whole country, their defense absolutely shut down Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to Josh's NFC West breakdowns, where we let the film tell us what we're seeing, so let's get right into it. Now, the Bucs actually had a fairly promising opening drive where they got all the way down to the Rams' 43-yard line, but they quickly found themselves facing a 4th down and 9. They didn't want to attempt what would have been a 60-yard field goal from that position, so they make the decision to punt from the Rams' 43. So LA gets the ball, and they march right down the field. Here, LA uses an unusual formation, lining up with not one, not two, but 3 tight ends. And at the snap, they would put Davis Allen in motion. With 3 tight ends to that side, it sure looks like it's a running play headed in that direction. All of this isolates Davante Adams one-on-one. Nobody has caught more touchdowns in the NFL this year, and here he has another one on a play specifically designed to get Davante Adams the football. Some of us are old enough to remember when earlier this season it was Baker Mayfield who was being talked about as an MVP candidate. Well, Matt Stafford has obviously totally and completely supplanted Mayfield in that conversation, and here Baker would throw a back-breaking interception. But this one is not Baker's fault, as you will see. Instead, this is a product of an outstanding and opportunistic Rams defense. The Bucs start out by putting Tez Johnson in motion, and the Rams D shifts, but nobody goes with him, revealing zone coverage. So the plan here for the Bucs is simple. It's 2nd and 12, and K. Dotton is just going to find a soft spot in the zone, just to try to get a few yards to make it a 3rd and manageable situation. It's a good plan, but the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. Otton bobbles the football, and Kobe Durant just takes it away from him, and then he is off to the races. Oh my goodness. Punches it in for a huge touchdown, and the Rams are up 2 scores in this game already. Wow, unbelievable play that was. All right, up 14-0 now. LA would get the ball back, and they would quickly be threatening again. Tampa elects to play man-to-man coverage here, typical down at the goal line, and we can see that if Puka Nacua were to go to the outside, Zion McCollum would have a pretty good angle to go after him. Of course, this route calls for Nacua to go to the inside on a beautifully designed play. McCollum's not going to be able to get there, so here Stafford simply has to read the safety. If the safety goes deep to take away the route of Colby Parkinson, Stafford can go underneath to Nacua for the touchdown. If instead the safety sits on Nacua, he can go deep to Colby Parkinson, and this is what happened in the game. At this point in the season, the Rams just appear to be a deadly machine. However, the Bucs would manage to score a touchdown in the first half here, so up 21-7, Los Angeles would continue to pour it on. On a drive that had a lot of deep passing plays with Matt Stafford just slicing and dicing up the Bucs defense, Todd Bowles gets a little tired of this and he sends a blitz, choosing to leave just one man back deep. Well, this again leaves Davante Adams one-on-one. And we're going to be taking a look at Zion McCollum again here. He's lined up against Davante Adams in press coverage. And there's something we usually like to say on this channel, which is if you want to play wide receiver in the NFL, you have to be able to beat press coverage. Well, after the career Davante Adams has had, I'm pretty sure he knows how to beat press coverage at this point. It's no problem. He goes right around him, and Matt Stafford throws a beautiful dime to Adams for another touchdown in this game, and LA is pouring it on. It takes a long time to make a video like this, so if you could give me just 2 seconds of your time and hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. If you want to see more content like this, hit subscribe. And if you want to support the channel in any way, I have links in the description for that, including a Patreon page where, folks, we have tiers starting as low as $2 a month. So check it out. I'd love to see you over there. All right, let's get right back to the game. The defense for Los Angeles was absolutely relentless in this game, and at some point, Baker Mayfield gets injured. It's hard to pinpoint the actual play this happened because he, stayed in there, showed his toughness, and continued to fight. But I'm going to show his arm. You can see his arm hanging down there. It was later revealed that he would have a sprained AC joint in that shoulder, and he's probably going to miss some time. You probably saw the score there. LA did add on another field goal, making it 31-7 before the half. And yeah, Baker was totally ineffective. He would have to come out of the game for Teddy Bridgewater. And there's your final score. LA 34, Tampa Bay 7. A totally and completely dominant performance by the Los Angeles Rams. Baker Mayfield held to under 50% completions before leaving the game due to an injury. Matt Stafford, on the other hand, 3 touchdown passes, no interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 122.7. And in the very competitive NFC West and the NFC, it is the LA Rams that have the #1 seed. If the season were to end today, they would have a first round bye. Still a long way to go, but the Los Angeles Rams sure look good. That defense is absolutely on fire. LA just seems to be hitting on all cylinders. We've said it this will be the 3rd week in a row now. They have to be considered absolute Super Bowl contenders at this point. All right, folks, if you have signed up for the Patreon page, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Your support allows me to take the time to do these videos right, to give you the quality that you deserve. I truly appreciate it. You humble me and you honor me. I don't know what else to say except thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All right, what's next for the Los Angeles Rams? Well, they are playing the Carolina Panthers. We just saw Carolina play San Francisco on Monday Night Football, so it will be a short week for the Panthers, and that defense looked pretty good against the Niners, but I think the Los Angeles Rams are just in another class, all on their own now. I don't think it's crazy to say that. I like the Rams to win this one big in Carolina. Now, I don't know that. I don't know what's going to happen in that game, but we're going to be here to break down the film, and I will see you guys then.